Back for another day on the dam repair job, and the weather has changed a little bit. It's kind of cloudy, overcast, and much cooler, but we're gonna get some machines maintenance, get everything fired up, and go back to work.
See you guys later. All right, you have a good one, Jerry.
Jerry's wasting no time. He's already fueled up and down there running. Got the little D4G kicked off, and Ariat's got the roller all fueled up. Got our morning rain. Oh man, that is rain just enough. Just enough. Just enough. I'm gonna get a wet butt. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Lovely. Lovely. You think man behind the scenes would have come ahead of me and dried that off a little bit. Let's head over the hill and see what we got. Jerry's working on continuing to bring some of that dirt back up over that edge down there and up here for the next lift. I'm going to take the D4 and I want to continue to gouge into the bank. We kind of got it covered up a little bit because we were expecting some rain and trying to kind of chalk the bank a little bit. But that gray layer is right back there. And any of this dirt that has fell and slipped off and moved, we want to get it down here, get it blended in and compacted. We don't want to leave any loose pockets like that in the side of the dam. So basically the first thing I'm going to do is come through here, kind of gouge this off, hopefully set over maybe 2 or 3 feet for our next lift. We'll get this raised in and compacted and then go over again. At some point I need to get back over there and work on that edge over there where we're tied into the old existing dam. So look at it. You ready to roll?
Ready to roll. All right, we'll get a quick shot of Superstar working his magic.
got our first notch of the morning cut in here. You guys can see right here is the old cut fill line, which is also where it's moving. You can kind of see it cracking off there a little bit. So that's what we're going to continue to do for 2 or 3 more times. We're getting pretty close to what's going to be the top of the dam, so eventually it's become less and less important. But I'm going to let Aaron go ahead and hammer it in. Can I see the cut fill line right down through there? I'm still below it just a little bit. Jerry's bringing dirt up over that end down there. I'm gonna get on the D4 and bring some dirt down off this knoll up there while Aaron's hammering this in, and keep on raising her up. Looking good, guys, looking good. We got the next lift in this little area right here. Everything seems to be packing and holding really tight. That little roller has been a nice little addition to the fleet. It's small enough to do some of these small building pad jobs we got going on, but it's still big enough to do a pretty good job on a job this size, I guess. Aaron's basically hitting it 2 or 3 times, trying to keep the speed pretty low so the vibration can do some good, but it's looking good. It's packing very, very, very nice. Jerry switched over. He's starting to bring the rest of the dirt in over there. We're still a little bit low out here. We wanted to get Aaron rolling. I'm gonna come back in here, corner bit this off again, and start it on the next lift. Man, I wish we had both 850s here. I just think it'd be some awesome video, and we need to get this done. So they're talking about rain here in a couple days. Possible tropical depression front coming through. It may or may not hit us. I just like to have this done before he shows up on Wednesday. But here's what it is. I'm gonna set you guys up here and let you time lapse for a little bit, and we're gonna go at it again. Well, we are making some absolutely awesome progress for only having one big dozer and the one small dozer. I believe we got 3 lifts in here now, starting in on the 4th right here with what Jerry's doing. That is probably going to be the last of the dirt that's going to come up the hill from that direction. The remainder of the dirt is over in this area, and then we got a pretty good pile out here on the end of the dam. We'll get this dirt up first, bring that dirt in, then hopefully bring this dirt across. The least amount of pushing uphill we can do, the better. It's inevitable. We're gonna have to do it one way or the other, but everything is tying in really nice. I got that hillside slope down. You can see right there where Jerry corner bitted in for this next lift. We get up the hill again, we'll corner bit in, and just kind of keep stair stepping that on back. One thing I do want to do, you guys can kind of see, this is still wanting to break and fall away a little bit. And if you go down here on the bottom side, you can kind of already see it right here where the dozer's sitting at. Top part of this dam right here is not the best dirt. And we kind of get out of it right here. You can kind of see how it starts sloping back up. So this little mass of dirt right here, which is where it's cracking and breaking away, I want to bring it down and get it scattered out in there and scattered out on top of this. When we know we got some good compacted dirt up there. That stuff probably wouldn't have been too bad if it hadn't got wet and saturated, but I just don't trust it. So basically what I've been doing here, you guys can see I've kind of just backed up the hill, and now that he's got compacted, I'll push this that way, then I'll bring some of that other dirt back this way and kind of mix the two together. So let's do that. back in tight. There's also a small layer of topsoil in there I can show you from the bottom side. You guys see that line right there? That's the cut fill line, and right there on the cut fill line there's a section of topsoil that runs for a pretty good ways. It's stripped off there, it's stripped off back here, but right through here it's not. That could also be a potential leak when the pond's full, so we're here, we're gonna dig it out. So let me gouge around on this for a little bit. All right, I got another lift in that upper bench up there, kind of waiting for Aaron to come back to compact it in, but there's a line through there. Probably gonna take the top, about 10 feet of dirt out of there. It's kind of the reason why we pumped that down. I had a feeling it was gonna be like that, and it's proved to be true, but while he's doing that, this back slope over here Jerry's working on is getting relatively close to where we need to be. But we got this windrow of topsoil right here, and it's really hard for him to judge that dam coming through there. So basically I'm just gonna blow a hole in this topsoil pile right here so he's got a window and we can kind of judge how much dirt needs to come out of here yet. It looks like we got a little bit, but we're definitely closing in on using most of it there. So my camera died in there somewhere, guys, and hopefully that kind of shows you what Jerry was after. Basically, we got a window through that topsoil so he can sight back the dam and kind of give him a reference where this slope needs to go. Obviously, we're a little bit low right there, but he's got a lot of dirt down here. Looks like it'll come up. Probably should have thought about that before we windrowed the topsoil up there, but hindsight's always 20/20, right? Aaron's getting that upper bench rolled in. I'm gonna haul back up there and cut another one in, and we're just gonna keep on going. I'll check back with you guys in a minute. The stuff coming off this bank up here by this water is extremely wet and nasty. I got Aaron dropping some drier stuff there with a skid steer. Try to take the dozer and kind of roll it all together and mix it up a little bit. We don't have the advantage of the sun today to dry, so show you what I was talking about a little bit earlier, guys, so you can see it a little bit more clearly. But can you guys see that brown streak right there? That is a layer of topsoil, but what is really interesting is right below that layer of topsoil is original ground. That is the cut fill line. So the water is actually a little bit higher than that right now, and it's obviously not leaking, but that don't mean it don't leak whenever the pond raises and there's more pressure there. So how does that contribute to our problem? We've already talked about how that soapstone, that gray layer in there, gets extremely slick when it's wet. Well, this could be the clue to why it don't slip until the pond fills up, because it could have been leaking through this topsoil layer, saturating the soapstone, and can't whistle. There she goes. So I'm gonna I really don't want to take any more water out of the pond, but I'm gonna do this a little bit at a time. We're gonna keep eking this off here, I guess is the best way to put it. Aaron's continuing to bring dry dirt to mix with this wet dirt. We're going to spread it around in here and compact it back in, but the ultimate goal would be to get that seam out of there as close to the water line as possible so it don't have a chance to saturate back in the dam. So but you can definitely see it there. There's no doubt that's what it is. Interesting part is I still haven't found any signs of the keyway. That's original ground. I'm guessing the keyway's over that way farther. Hopefully we'll find it at some point. Still continuing to make pretty good progress. As you guys can see, I'm starting to shave this bank off, get all that old dirt mixed in, but I am pretty confident we have finally intercepted the old keyway. I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about down here. We have kind of continued to chase that cut fill line and the topsoil line, and right through here it has disappeared. And as I poke back in there in a few different places, it goes from virgin to fill. So basically that keyway is right in line with here, and if you guys look behind me, that's about where it needs to be. It's just on the inside part of the dam. The purpose of the keyway is to stop water, so we want it on this side. So roller man extraordinaire. So all this is packing in really tight, really turning out nice. We got a little bit of a soft spot up in here yet, but we'll address that as we get up a little bit closer. Jerry's still bringing dirt up from down below, getting this next lift in here. Coming together, it is coming together. Well, I got this all sloped off and transitioned in. Man behind the scenes is he's trying to push the capabilities of the roller here. He's convinced he's gonna make it to the top. He's actually made it to the top every time except for the one I videoed. Here we go, round two. Oh, we're gonna get to run at it this time. Oh! Hope we get her stop before it goes over the other side. There's water over there. Jerry's still bringing dirt up. You guys can pretty much see where he compacted where he left ruts. Pretty good sign. It was leaking there. Salt is what it is. What we're going to do on that as we come across here at these lifts, we'll just kind of knife into that, try to get that water stopped best we can over there. But over there lifting here, it's going pretty good. Sun's come out, helping it dry a little bit. Everything's looking pretty sharp. Closing in on the end of the day here in our last lift, guys. Everything's still going pretty good. Both dozers have ran awesome all day long. Still wish I had the other one here. I think we could have ran really close to having it done with the other dozer, but it is what it is. I'm very thankful we got what we got. We got this last little section here to get filled in. Probably get it compacted, call it a day, and do it all over again tomorrow. But we are getting there. We are getting there. something. He's over there talking on the phone, making hand gestures. I'm sure it's a great conversation. Man, oh man, I think 10 hours on a bulldozer. Starting to feel my age. It's wearing on me. I don't see how Jerry does it down there. He's a machine. He is a machine. Check this out, guys. It is finally starting to look like something. I feel like today was kind of the turning point where hopefully you guys can actually see what we're doing. We are getting close. If you guys kind of look over there at the profile of the dam, we got probably about the top third to go. The problem is a lot of our dirt is still over in here somewhere, and some of it's on that back slope, so it's going to be a lot of uphill pushing to get it here. But the good news is, I just got a text message from Clint, and supposedly the other 850 is fixed, and it will be here hopefully by noon tomorrow. So if it shows up by noon tomorrow, that'll be awesome. We'll definitely put it to use getting the last part of this dam up here. It don't. It just don't look like we got enough dirt here to do what we need to do, but that's not a very good argument because, well, obviously there's enough dirt here to do what we need to do, so we just got to find it. But a lot of it's over in here yet, and we still got some piled up here on top. We've been trying to save this for the very end, but I'll show you guys something else down here. It's kind of interesting. You kind of see the shiny spot right there versus everything else we put in. This is actually old existing ground. It's pumping real bad. It's not compacting very good at all. You get out here where we've been putting this dirt in. Here will be a better example. Maybe look how far that cleat went down. It didn't go down hardly at all. You go up here, you guys can see where they almost buried, and it's shiny because it actually hit the smooth part of the drum. So we'll probably dig this out tomorrow, just to make sure we get a good base there, and there's not another problem there that just hasn't reared its head yet. But the rest of it is packing. I mean, it is packing absolutely awesome. With heavy dozers, got vibratory roller going across here. Can't feel any vibration at all through the dam. Packing really tight. I never say never, but I'm hoping we got it this time. And man, oh man, I'm hoping we got it this time. We got one more good day, supposedly of good weather. That's tomorrow. And then the chance of the tropical rains come in. So let's hopefully either get done or we miss those. But that's going to be a wrap on this one today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like the video. If you actually liked it, you want to see us finish up, consider subscribing. Either way, hopefully, we'll catch you on the next one. We're out of diesel fuel. We're heading to the house.